Welcome to AdminHub, and today we're going to talk about how to clean up your PC properly. So, if your PC is getting slow, freezing, taking forever to open up apps, trust me, you don't need to buy a new computer. There are just few steps you can follow, and your PC will be back up and running perfectly fine. Most people usually think that they need a new PC, but in reality, Windows just need a proper cleaning. Today, I'll show you how to clean up the process or how the real cleanup process works and will make your windows faster step by step. So let's get on to it really quick. So the very first thing, do Windows R, open Runbox, and you can do here temp and click OK. It will open up the temporary files. You see it empty mostly because I do this every week. So whatever files you see over here, do a Control A and you can do delete. If you see this prompt, the only thing you have to do is click here and skip, because these files are getting used somewhere for now, so we can skip them. And one other thing, this is 100% safe. Nothing is getting impacted on the computer, so totally safe to do. Second step, we're gonna do prefetch. Okay, and you can say not much files because I do the cleanup every week. Control A, delete, and the rest you can select here, skip. Good to go. Moving on to the third step. This time we're gonna do percent temp percent. The first one was just temp. This is percent temp percent. Okay, also empty because cleanup is already done. So Control A, delete the files. If you see the prompt, skip and close. So three steps done: percent temp percent, then prefetch, then temp, and delete the files. These are unnecessary junk files sitting on the computer, getting accumulated all day whenever you're working on it. So clean them up whenever you get the time to make sure no junk is there. Now going to the fourth step, you go to Task Manager, open it up, expand it, Startup. So what are startup apps? Startup apps are the applications which are being used whenever you power on your PC, it comes to your desktop screen. So these are the applications which will open up for the very first time before even you make a single click. So you can see here I have already disabled the ones which I don't need. Same way, you can disable the ones which you don't need whenever your computer boots up. Like I don't need 365 Copilot, so I do disable. So whenever my computer is gonna boot up the next time, it's not gonna bring up 365 Copilot on its own. Same way, check the list, see what you don't need, and click on that and disable it. That way, whenever your computer loads up the desktop screen, it will load up faster. Now moving on to the next step. Before that, I will show you one other thing. You can see my this PC available space 334 gigabytes. Okay, and we're gonna check this at the end of the video also. So coming to the next one, which is clean mgr, do okay. It will calculate the stuff which is available on the download program files, temporary files, and you can select recycle bin over here, temporary files, and this. Okay, then delivery optimization files, this one also. So to this, click OK. Are you sure? Yes, delete the files. It will take some time because it will calculate the stuff you're deleting, and then it's gonna delete and clean up your files from here, and it's done. So that is completed, and it's the clean mgr part which we just did, in which we selected the files which we don't need and did the cleanup. So once that is done, we can move on to the next one. The next one which we have over here will be in terms of the storage. Okay, so we go to the file explorer, this PC, right click, properties, and over here we need to go to tools, and you can see optimize your computer's drive. Click on optimize. It will see the solid state drive, that's the SSD I have, and you can click on optimize. It will make sure that everything is okay with the drive, and if anything sort of junk or anything is there, it will trim that and get your C drive optimized properly. Okay, so that's one of the other settings you can do. And once this is done, you can close it. I do this every week. You can do this whole thing every, I would say 15 days is also good. Within a month, if you get the time, do that, please. Now, coming to the part which is the control panel. So over control panel, you might see your control panel like this, which is selected on category. And I usually keep it on large icons for more visibility. So we go to programs and files. And over here, you can see all the installed applications on your computer. So the ones which you don't need on your machine and which are just sitting there, you can just click on those like this and do uninstall. So once you uninstall them, it will remove the application from the computer. So make sure you're only keeping the apps which you need on daily basis, nothing extra, so that the PC is free from the current ongoing processes and all those things. Okay, so that's the control panel. So coming back to one more thing to make sure I let you know what we completed. So we did temp, then we did person temp, person delete. Oops, my bad. Okay, then we did prefetch, then we did clean mgr, then we disabled the startups, and then we did the control panel, and then we did the storage optimization and all this. Okay, and the very last thing I would like to say over here is always make sure to check your recycle bin and make sure it's empty. Sometimes we just delete the files and forget about those, but they sit in your recycle bin. So make sure to check your recycle bin and it's empty, so that whatever junk was deleted from the computer, it doesn't go to your recycle bin and sit over there. That will not make much of a difference. So keep your recycle bin empty and make sure everything is okay on there, and then rest all is good. And what else we have over here? I think that's so far it from my side. And if I go to this PC, you can see I have now 346. It was 333 earlier, now 346, almost 12 gigabytes free. So this way you can always clean up PC, and you can see this, I clean up my PC every week. And even after that I can free up 12 gigabytes. So this is a really healthy practice. Nothing impacts your computer, hardly need a restart, and do this every a week or every 15 days, and your PC should be in a good shape. And trust me, you won't have to buy a new computer. Stay tuned for more uploads. I'll keep uploading more files, post comments, whatever you need help with, any PC problems, whatever goes wrong with it, any concerns you face, feel free to reach out. I'll do my best to provide the solution onto it. And thank you so much for connecting with me. And this is AdminHub. Take care and have a good day. Bye now.